Hey guys, welcome back to Villa Nessa. Now today I have a long awaited video, which is the interview with the employers, and I know that a lot of you want to hear what's up, right? So I'm here to tell you or give you my inputs and give you some questions that they may possibly ask you. And remember, I don't know all of the employers, right? I only been through some, so I can only tell you my experience. Before I get into the video, I want to tell you guys to please like, share and subscribe. Hit that post notification so whenever I release a new video, you will be the first to know. And I have a lot of videos coming out, so you guys can stay tuned for that. If you have already been on an interview and some of these questions is not in sync with what you did, help a brother out, help a sister out. Comment down below, tell us what they asked you, and if you are going on the interview, tell us when you're going. Maybe we can make this more interactive by doing a live video. I don't know if you guys want to do that, so let me know and I'll probably just do that for you one day. Here I am helping you guys, and in order for you to help others, I would like for you to share this video because it might just help somebody else. And a lot of person is going on this program, a lot of person is in doubt, especially during this pandemic season. So share it and let somebody know. Yeah, it's not so much really about my subscription, it's about helping others, even though I want my subscription to build. You understand? Yeah, but I still want to help you guys. Now, before I go into the question, I want you to know that there is 3 types of interviews. We have virtual interview, we have one-on-one interview, and we have group interviews. Virtual interview is where the interviewer conducts an interview over the internet. In this, you may have more than one person interviewing you, asking you a question, or you may just have one person interviewing you. Now, in one-on-one interview, this is where you meet the person face to face and the person is asking you a question directly and you're answering directly to them. Now, you can also have more than one person interviewing you. Group interview is where the interviewer interviews multiple students all at the same time. Now, I had the opportunity to do all of this, so I'm just going to walk you through a little bit. I'm not going to make the video long, and then I'm going to tell you the questions that they may possibly ask you. Now, in my experience with the virtual interview, it was practically like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, not very long, and I sat down and there was 2 persons before me on the screen, and basically they were interrogating me, asking me questions and watching how I answer, watching my body movement, see if I was nervous and how well I answered the questions. Now, one-on-one, I actually did that. This was the first time I went on the work and travel program. I did a one-on-one interview. This is where the interviewer in a room, and I went in and they had my documents before them and they asked me questions that was on my document plus questions, you know, that they may possibly ask. Yeah. Now, the group interview, this was the last time I went on the work and travel program. So basically what they did is, so for instance, a company interviewing a lot of person, they may select person based on the area that they're working under. So if you're working in the restaurants or you're working in the hotels, they group you up and interview you same time. And also, when they do that, in the restaurants, you have different categories. You have waiters, you have bussers, you have chef and all that. They may interview you all at once to see if maybe they can change you around to see who will fit the position. Because remember, when we're applying for the job, we have 3 options, right? And you can either say if you want waiter first, the cooking second, and the busser third. And sometimes you didn't really get your first choice, so they want to see how well you may fit into each categories. And if you do not fit that position, they may just shift you up a little bit, and if they feel as if that you have surpassed that, they may take you up a level. So last year I didn't go on the work and travel program, but I went to the interview and I wanted to do waiter, right? But all of the position was filled, right? And they told us, it was only busser. And because I have experience in that, I was like, okay, I will do the bussing. When we were into the interview, I realized that the employer hold back some of the position because they didn't want to give it to the wrong person. And I realized that there were some open position and they were trying to fit it. That's waiter. So they went through my document and they realized that I had experience in serving, and they start asking me questions along that to see if they can put me in that position. And because it was a group interview, a lot of person was not really hating, but they also wanted, so it was like a rally. It was like, okay, I know why I am better at doing this position, and this girl is like, no, I know why I'm better at position. But then guess what, I had experience and I did good and I actually fit the position. So sometimes it may be like that, and you may get a higher position than what they actually told you that you were going to get, or you may just get a little bit lower. But guys, don't worry about it, you're going to get the job. Once they set up an interview, just know that you're going to get the job. It's nothing to be worried about. It's nothing to be anxious or nervous about. You're going to get the job. Now, I can tell you that only 1 out of 100 person that failed an interview and didn't get it, and the reason for this is because they went in there and said, this is not the job that I really wanted. It was because I didn't have anything else, that's why I chose it. Now, you cannot go in there and say that to the interview. They will just turn you down, right? And even then, you can still get another job somewhere else. Even if them ask you what color is this and you say red, they're going to give you the job. You know why? Because all of the position that they're offering are position that they're going to train you in. So if you cannot cook and you apply for a chef, they're going to train you. And one thing with America, they have a standard to everything that they do. So then you know that, all right, they put half stick of butter and 1 pound of rice and 1 cup of water to make rice, and that's what they do throughout the whole time. So you don't have no time to spoil nothing. And then sometimes they may just make you cut up stuff rather than cooking, so it's nothing hard. They're going to train you to do everything, so they're going to take you regardless. Now that I went into all of that, I'm going to tell you the question that they may possibly ask you. The thing to note is that while you're answering these questions, you must check your body posture. You must talk boldly, lively, and just be confident in everything that you do, especially if you are applying for a server position, because server have to communicate with the guests and they want to see how well you can communicate. And so that is one of the things that they check for you guys. So just note that before. Now that's out of the way, let's get into the actual questions. So they're going to ask you basic questions like, what school do you go? Honestly, they don't care about it. They just want to see how well you answer these questions, and they want to see how confident you answer the first few questions to the one that they really want you to answer. So just answer boldly, confidently. They're going to ask you, what school do you go? Then they're going to have a follow-up question like, what do you do at school? And then they're going to go to the cliche question that all interview asks, tell me about yourself, right? And you just tell them a little about yourself. They really don't really care. They really don't care. So this question is like a section. So it's like they have the main question here, and depending on how you answer it, they ask you the question. So if you answer yes, you're going to ask. They're going to ask you some question over here. If you answer no, they're going to ask you some question over here. So this question is like that. They're going to ask you, have you been on the program before? So if you say yes, they're going to ask you some follow-up question like, where did you go? What did you do? And how was it? Now, if you say no, these are some of the possible questions that they may ask under this, and the same may ask for yes, right? So they're going to ask you, how well do you work with others? Remember, you're going to go into a country working with their own. They want to know that you can work with their permanent employees, right? And you can get along with people. They may also ask you, do you know what your position entails? Like, if you're applying for a server, they want to know that you know what a server do. So they may ask you questions like, what do a server do? How well do you interact with customers? Because remember, a business is nothing without their customers, and if you don't know how to communicate well with their customers, it doesn't make sense, right? And in all of this, they're checking your communication level to see if they can fit you into whichever position. Now for simple jobs like housekeeping, they may not ask you all these stuff. They may just ask you simple stuff like, have you ever done housekeeping before? What do housekeeping do? And all of that. Right, so guys, please don't be anxious, don't be nervous. It's nothing to be nervous about. The fact that you're even there for interview means that you're already getting the job. They just want to see how well do you fit the position, and if not, they may just put you up or put you down, but 90% of the time they let you stick to the position that you choose. And for me, when I chose busser, even though they knew that I could fit the server position, they gave me the busser position. And when I start working, in like 2 weeks, they were like, okay, you can fit the position. And I had to do the test, and when I did the test, I got through, and I got working in server in no time and started making more money. So I hope this answer your question. I hope it clear all the doubts in your mind, and I pray that your interview go well and that you get the position that you want. It's nothing to be scared about, it's nothing to be anxious about. You already got the job. Just go there, answer the question, conquer, and come out and just tell me, say, yo, Nessa, I got the job. And as I said before, once you got an interview, that means you already get the job. So just be confident in everything that you do, be confident in all the answers that you give them, and take it like a year one. Answer, like, even if a liar, tell answer with attitude, but don't tell them no lies still. Yeah, lying never help. Guys, I hope this help you, and I just want you to just hit that subscribe button, like, and share it with your friend. Tell your friend that, hey, this channel is geared towards J1, Jamaican J1, and even if you're not in Jamaica and you can understand my broken English, this is geared to you. Alright, and I'm gonna get down and dirt and everything. I have some videos to show you my experience that I video, but I never really release it. But just let me know what you want next. The embassy is next after this. Yeah, the embassy is next after this. I have my content written, what I want to talk about. So guys, stay tuned for all of the videos that will be coming up. Yeah, and do me a favor, smash the like button, smash the subscription button, and turn on your post notification. Bye.